What up, essential people? I need to shave. You know, wearing a mask, I don't shave anymore because there's no need to, but this is getting out of hand. Let's try this. Now we can actually get started. Welcome to another episode of The Charming Nurse. My name is JJ. If you didn't know that, missed the spot. Let's try again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Charming Nurse. My name is JJ. If you didn't know, I make funny healthcare videos online. Well, I think they're funny, and some of you think it's funny. So thank you for thinking some of my stuff is funny, because sometimes I put it out there and I'm just like, this isn't even funny. And then some of you like it, so thank you. You saw the title. Yes, I quit my job. It is every YouTuber's dream to get a certain amount of subscribers, quit their full-time job, and pursue YouTube full-time. For me, I hit 1,000 and that's it. I'm ready. I quit my job. I'm ready to do YouTube full-time. Just kidding. I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. Yes, I did quit my job. Yes, I'm unemployed. I had to do it. Leave a comment down below if you want to hear more about that. I can make another video on it. Today, we're gonna be answering some questions you sent me. So let's get started. So my question was, send me a topic or ask me a question. Someone said, motherfucker. Someone said, more new grad videos, please. I can make more new grad videos. I don't think it'll be like straight up new grad tips. It might be in the form of a sketch. But if you want new grad tips, that's what the people want. That is what I will give to the people.
Give the people what they want.
Someone else said, internet COVIDiots not wearing their mask because it's their body, their choice. Yeah, you always have a choice. Why? I don't know why people say, oh, they're taking away my freedoms, they're taking away my rights. No one is ever taking away your choices. You might not be in the circumstances you like, but you always have a choice. You're always choosing. Even people who are in prison have a choice, right? When you're in prison, you have a choice to do what's in front of you. So no one's ever taking away your freedom of choice. You always have that. Yeah, some choices might be more beneficial for you than others, but no one's ever taking away your freedom to choose. I don't know why a lot of people are saying the government is taking away our freedoms and our choices. Yeah, if you let them. You can not wear a seatbelt, see what that happens to you. You can go into the movie theater and say fire, but there's gonna be consequences. You are free to choose to do that. So to me, when people say they're taking away my choice, no, they're not. No one's taking away your freedom to choose whatsoever. You can always choose. There's consequences to all your choices, but you, my friend, are free to choose. Never let anyone take that away from you. My story failing nursing school. Oh, so if you didn't know, I did fail nursing school. I failed. So in my nursing school, every class was offered year round. And for me, I have the same personality I did in college as I do now. I was a clown, but when things got serious, when it's time to work, I would work. Unfortunately, not everyone saw that. They just saw my not serious side, my clown side, my side that makes people laugh, my side that likes to talk to people. They saw that. They didn't see the part of me that studies. Could I have studied more? Yes, but still. So there's this one clinical instructor who I won't name by name, Jackie, and she thought I was unprofessional. Yes, I failed clinicals. I'm that guy. If you don't know, clinicals are supposed to be your easiest subject because you don't really do a lot of paperwork compared to lectures or didactics. You just kind of show up and get exposed to nursing. But I failed clinicals. But JJ, how did you fail clinicals? Simple. Because there wasn't a lot of book work to do in clinicals. So I let a lot of my personality shine through, which is, I like making people laugh. I like talking to people. But what did that person see, who I won't name by name? She just saw it as unprofessional. But that's okay. It's part of the past. So I failed clinicals, and they only offer clinicals once a year. And it was pediatric clinicals. Never forget this. So I had to come back the next year because I failed pediatric clinicals. We don't talk about that. Just kidding. I can talk about it all the time because it's so long ago. The reason I like sharing I failed is because a lot of the people I meet and a lot of people you see online have perfect scores. Oh yeah, I got a 4.0, I got a 4.1. Not me. I failed and I was not your star nursing student. So I did fail pediatric clinicals and I told myself, I'm never doing pediatrics. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. Or I'm never having kids. Those are the only two things. Never do the pediatric specialty or never have kids. That's what that pediatric clinical taught me. Someone said, Titas. I'm assuming you're gonna mean the more experienced Filipino nurses in the nursing profession. That's what I'm gonna take from that, because if we're just gonna take it at face value for titas, Titas just means aunt in my language. So if we're gonna talk about the Filipino titas in the nursing profession, I'm gonna only say a few things. One, they feed you very well. And two, I don't wanna get censored by the Filipino mafia, which some of you are convinced is real and which day by day I'm starting to think is real as well. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about titas. They feed you really well. Okay, Propofol Poppy, excellent name. Ways to prevent nurse burnout. Oh man, there's a lot of different ways. I've been burnt out several times. I've been burnt out in the burn unit, been burnt out in the ICU, been burnt out in the ER. Ways to prevent it. I think first and foremost, you have to be aware of your personal health. You have to be aware of your mental health. You have to be aware of what's going on with you. You have to know how much overtime you're picking up, and you have to know the toll it takes on your body, especially if you just keep working. What is this doing to your mentality? What is this doing to your mental health? What is this job doing for your physical health? You have to be aware of that, and you have to think about, where do I stand in each of these categories? And if one of those starts taking a hit, you have to recognize it and immediately act on it by either taking a few days off and then thinking about it. And this is what gets me when people take a few days off and they say, oh, you need a vacation because you're burned out. Sometimes you don't need a vacation, because when you come back from vacation, that job's still gonna be there. Nothing's gonna be changed and you're just gonna be burned out again. So you have to know, when is it time to move on? You have to recognize that within yourself. When is it time to move on? Sometimes it sucks. It sucks quitting a job, getting a new job, going through all the paperwork. But if that's what's better for your mental health, if that's what's better for your physical health, you have to do that. Maybe you don't even have to quit the job. Maybe you just need a new position. Maybe you have to do something else. Maybe there just needs to be a change in your routine. Nice bigote. Thank you. Someone said, what people did in their stay at home, quarantine, Animal Crossing, DIY, which stands for do it yourself. No, not like that, you sickos. Projects, stocks. A lot of people are using quarantine to level up their skills, educate themselves on new topics like stocks. A lot of people are making money. A lot of people are losing money. A lot of people are picking up Animal Crossing. That's a very popular game. So it's really cool. For me, I just started making more videos. I loved it because I'd be able to edit more. It did suck though, because there was a lot of events that got canceled, but it is what it is. Again, like earlier, you choose. You don't choose the circumstances, but you do get to choose. Not sure if you know about it, but as a corrections RN, yo, it's wild, fam. It's wild. I've never really done correctional nursing, but if one of you wants me to make a video about it, I will. Just we probably need to chat. I need to know more about correctional nursing before I make a video about it. Alexander Hamilton, the musical. One of my top favorite musicals in the world is Alexander Hamilton. How cool is that? It's hip hop mixed with Broadway, mixed with musicals. It was so cool. I did get to see it once, I think in 2017 in August. It was so cool. If you haven't seen Hamilton, it's really hype. There's a scene where there's like a rap battle and the inner hood in me just wanted to be like stand up and go, oh, like an 8 Mile, you know? Oh, that's what they did, you know? Like in a rap battle, you can't just sit. But in Broadway, in a theater, you gotta hold it in. And I wanted to get hyped during the rap battle in Hamilton, but you just gotta, hold it in. It's good. But I wanted to get stupid. But it's a proper play. One memory that will forever stick with me with Hamilton, unrelated to Hamilton, but it is a memory associated with Hamilton. After I got back from the Hamilton play, in my hotel, I ended up doing bystander CPR. Leave a comment below if you want to hear more about that later. Keto Diet. Never tried it. I did try going vegan once. Then I found out you can't have eggs, and I quit after a day. Don't judge me, I'm a quitter. How you feel about Flexi-Seals? What's a Flexi-Seal? Let's look it up. Flexi-Seal. Just typing in Google, what is a Flexi-Seal? Temporary containment device indicated for bedridden or immobilized patients, incontinent patients with liquid or semi-liquid stool. So it's a rectal tube. And the question is, how do you feel about rectal tubes? How do you feel about rectal tubes? I mean, they're useful at work. As far as how do I feel about them, like what type of emotions I have for rectal tubes. Next, gossipy coworkers talks about everyone. I think I've worked at enough places to know that everyone's just gonna gossip, because that kind of gossip is more exciting than their home life and whatever's going on with them. Because we were talking about burnout earlier, right? And how things are so routine. Well, when people hear things about other people that's more exciting than their own life, they want to talk about it and they want to gossip. So that's why gossiping is just a coping mechanism for burnout. So I'm not even gonna get mad at people who gossip. Okay, if they want to talk about it, fine. That's how they want to act. Their life is not that exciting where they have to talk about other people. It is what it is. You'll find that anywhere. How day shift nitpicks everything night shift does. Maybe I've been day shift and night shift. There's day shift nurses that nitpick at everything night shift nurses do. And then there's night shift nurses that nitpick at everything that day shift does or doesn't do. There's good nurses, there's bad nurses, but I don't think you should be nitpicking. If you're nitpicking, like, what are you doing? Like, are you nitpicking to make other people better nurses? Or are you nitpicking to improve patient outcomes? Or are you nitpicking just to prove that you're right? Sometimes I could just say that. Sometimes I just want to ask that to people. Like, why are you doing this? Like, what is the point? Like, okay, you know more than me. But if you're questioning what I do to make me a better nurse, please, if you're gonna call me out, please. I want to be better. You want to be better. But there's some people there who just nitpick at everything. And I think that's what this person has a problem with. For people who nitpick for no reason other than a feeling of self-righteousness. That is really, really hard to handle sometimes because some people can come in hot. Some people can come in hot. Like, why are you coming at me? I missed a dot over my eye and you're gonna come at me? There are those nurses who will come at you day shift or night shift and they'll come in hot. They'll come in hot. Oh, you missed this dot over your eye. Are you f***ing serious? I missed a dot over my eye? I think that's just a feeling of self-righteousness. You know what? And I'm gonna bring that back to nurse burnout. When people nitpick, when people get aggressive with other people at work, it is just a coping mechanism for burnout. That's all it is. Because that's how I'm gonna rationalize it. People are burned out. They're burned out, they're unhappy at work. So the way they're gonna cope is by getting a sense of control. And their sense of control sometimes is gonna be calling out other nurses. And again, I'm talking about calling out not for the better, okay? Not for the betterment of the patient, not for the betterment of the nurse you're calling out, but for a feeling of self-righteousness. Look at me, I called this person out, I caught this mistake, I caught this undotted I. Those people, the people who call out other people for undotted I's, those people are just coping with their burnout, and you handle it. Every situation is different, but I think that's why they're nitpicking. So that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching. Should have a sketch out soon. If you like this video, press the like button. If you want to make more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for everyone that's watching. Thank you for 1K. Thank you for everyone that's subscribed. If you haven't already, subscribe so I know to make more content. I should be having some sketches out really, really soon. I have a lot planned on this channel. Stick around. I love making videos like this. I love getting all of you involved. If you have any suggestions, send me an email at essential@joceljames.com. Again, send me an email at essential@joceljames.com. Send me an email with your suggestions, with your questions, any experiences you've had that you want me to cover in a video. The Charming Nurse is as much my channel as it is yours. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good one. Stay essential, my friends. I love when you stroke my ego.